Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Henry, and I'm the superintendent here at Cypress-Fairbanks ISD. And as many of you are probably aware, but some of you may not be, we are dealing with a couple of emergencies here in the auditorium, so graduation is going to be a few minutes delayed, but I'm sure you understand that situation. So please enjoy the band, and we'll be starting very soon. Thank you. Thank you, Mustang Band, and thanks everyone for being patient. I'm happy to say that everyone's going to be okay, and we're going to get this celebration started by 8:15. So thank you very much for your patience.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Good afternoon. My name is Casey Davis, the District Emergency Manager. In the event of an emergency, please take a brief moment to identify your nearest exit. Due to Harris County Fire Marshal requirements, we ask that you do not stand in or block the aisles during the ceremony. This means all pictures and videos will be taken from your seat. So please do not walk down to the bottom of the aisles to take pictures or videos. Also, graduates' names will be called every 3 to 4 seconds. Please keep your applause and recognition brief so that other guests can hear the next graduate being announced. Thank you for your cooperation and support of this prestigious event. And now, please stand as we honor the 2016 graduating class of Cypress Ranch High School.
Please be seated. Good evening, seniors, family, friends, and loved ones. As a principal, I'd like to welcome you to the Cypress Ranch High School commencement exercises for the class of 2016. Just a few moments ago, members of our faculty, members of our Board of Trustees, and ISC cabinet staff led the processional of graduates along with officers of the class of 2017. These officers serve as ushers for this evening's exercises. The summa cum laude, the magna cum laude, and cum laude graduates are wearing honor cords. Also, wearing stoles or honor cords include members of various national academic organizations. The processional was played this evening by the Cypress Ranch Mustang Band under the direction of Mr. Russell Holcomb, assisted by Ms. Lauren Kaminsky, Mr. Kyle Segrist, and Mr. Tim Green. Now it is my pleasure to present Taylor Ellison, who will offer opening remarks. Taylor is the daughter of LaShawn and Terrell Ellison.
Cypress Ranch, class of 2016, congratulations and welcome. As your class president, I couldn't be more honored to graduate with you all today. I know my classmates are all thrilled to move on with our lives and pursue what the future holds, and our parents, thrilled for us to move deeper in your pockets. I know that we will all miss these past 4 years we've survived here at the ranch. Today, we say our last goodbye. Goodbye to all the testing, the STAR test, the AP test, the SAT test, the ACT test, the test on test, the test for test, and those test just because tests. Goodbye to those late Friday nights supporting our boys in blue, and let's not forget rushing to Whataburger afterwards, like trying to find that last seat in the student section. Goodbye to our loving teachers and faculty who pushed and sometimes had to drag us through these past few months. But the most important goodbye we will say is to each other and the legacy we've left as a class. These past 4 years, we've made friendships that will last an eternity and memories that will last a lifetime. And let's not forget the ones we've left on the way. So today, I welcome all to the witnessing of this last act in the play we call high school and the first chapter to the rest of our lives.
Thank you, Taylor. Next in our program is the Pledge of Allegiance. The pledge will be led this evening by Catherine Bradbury. Catherine is the daughter of Mary Kay and Brian Bradbury. Immediately following the pledge will be our national anthem. Our national anthem will be performed tonight by the Cypress Ranch Choir under the direction of Miss Cynthia Douglas and assisted by Mr. Nick Lykos. The choir will also perform I Will Always Be With You as a final tribute to our graduating seniors. The colors are presented this evening by the Cypress Woods Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard under the direction of Major Wanda Ewing. Please rise for the presentation of the colors. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Just wait till they present the colors, okay? You're good. Just take a breath here, okay?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Go back to your seat. Okay, all right. Send Taylor back. Yeah, go Taylor. Good job, Taylor.
When we are not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and you're smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, though we are apart, I will always be with you. And if there ever comes a day when we can't be together, just keep me in your heart, and I'll stay there forever. And if there ever comes a day when we must be apart, just remember, please remember, I will always be with you. I will be with you, I'll always be with you in your heart.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Douglas, Mr. Lykos, and the Cypress Ranch Choir. Additional thanks go out to Major Ewing and the Cypress Woods Color Guard. At this time, I'd like to do some introductions of some guests and administrators on stage and thank them for their help in making this ceremony possible. going to start with our Board of Trustees. From our Board of Trustees, we have President Ms. Darcy Mangoya. Vice President Dr. John Ogletree. Secretary Mr. Bob Covey. Additional trustees with us this evening are Ms. Debbie Blackshear, Ms. Christine Hartley, Mr. Tom Jackson, along with former trustee Mr. Kevin Hoffman. Our guests from the Instructional Support Center are Dr. Mark Henry, Superintendent of Schools. In addition, we have several members of Dr. Henry's administrative team with us tonight. I would ask that they stand at this time and be recognized. Also joining us on stage this evening are principals from surrounding feeder schools to Cypress Ranch. They are Principal Ms. Cheryl Fisher, Keith Elementary, Ms. Rebecca Cope from Pope Elementary School, Mr. Jeff Lecoq from Alt Elementary, Ms. Irene Ruiz, M. Robinson Elementary, Ms. Liz Wood from Salyards Middle School, and Ms. Susan Higgins from Smith Middle School. We want to thank these exceptional principals for attending tonight's event and supporting our graduates. Our administrators from Cypress Ranch on stage this evening assisting us in the program are Associate Principal, Mr. Rob Brotmarkle, Director of Instruction, Ms. Lynette Bellamy, and Assistant Principal, Mr. Dale Kauser. Also on stage, we have some teachers with us, Ms. Jill English, Mr. Dan Frederickson, Ms. Lauren Lismy, Ms. Robin Savoy, and Dr. John Taylor. These teachers have been selected by the senior class to read the names of our graduates tonight. At this time, I'd like to take a special moment and have all of the staff members from Cypress Ranch either on the floor or in the audience, if you will stand at this time so we can recognize you for your efforts, because you certainly have had a significant role in the undertaking of these seniors. Please stand, staff. Thank you very much. I'd also be remiss if I didn't thank our gracious hosts from the Berry Center and thank them for providing the venue for this evening. In just a few minutes, the class of 2016 will receive diplomas to mark their graduation from high school. The diplomas the graduates receive represent years of hard work, commitment, and dedication. This achievement will mark a turning point in the lives of these young people. Certainly, the class of 2016 will be greatly missed. By most of us here can testify to their incredible academic achievements, passionate performances in the arts, and memorable competitions in athletics. Please note some of the following academic accomplishments by this class. This class has 29 National Merit honorees. They also have 84 UIL scholars. In addition to that, there are 86 AP scholars. Also, this class has been offered a total of $18 million in academic scholarships and $6.5 million in athletic scholarships for a total of $24.5 million in scholarships. At this time, I would ask to recognize the 10 graduates who have made a commitment to military service. Will these 10 graduates please rise? Students, on behalf of the entire Cypress Ranch community, I would like to personally thank you for you have chosen the most notable of post-graduation paths. These individuals have made the choice and commitment to defend our great nation through their military service. They represent every branch of armed services and will become future leaders of this great nation. Thank you, students. You may now be seated. At this point, I would like to acknowledge our valedictorian and salutatorian for Cypress Ranch High School of your class of 2016. Our valedictorian for the class of 2016 is David Joe. And the salutatorian is Mr. Elliot Lee. David is headed to Princeton University in the fall, and Elliot has chosen the University of Texas. We all know in education that you can't do it alone, as well as David and Elliot do as well. So at this time, I would ask that the parents of David and Elliot, if you will please rise so we can recognize you and all the supporters for your efforts that have given these two young men. This group of 890 seniors have been an integral part of forming and shaping the climate, culture, and traditions of Cypress Ranch. And for that, you should be very proud. Class, I have a book on my desk that's a culmination of quotes from Winston Churchill, and I read that from time to time. It provides me some great inspiration. I'd like to share just one of those quotes with you at this time. It goes like this: "We are always changing. Like nature, we change a great deal, although we change always very slowly. We always change, and consequently, we are always reaching a higher level after each change. But with the harmony of our life unbroken and unimpaired." Seniors, change will happen to you, as it is happening to you right now. As the quote says, you will go on to reach higher levels. I want every one of you to embrace change and to reach the highest level of your dreams. You have been prepared and possess all the tools necessary to reach those dreams. Seniors, at this time, go forward and go far. Congratulations, and it's a great night to be a Mustang. Now it's my pleasure to present Mitchell Krause to deliver the commencement address. Mitchell is a graduate who was selected by a panel of teachers and administrators to speak on behalf of the graduates of this class. Mitchell is the son of Debbie and Jeff Krause. Mitchell.
Good evening. Oh, that's fun. On behalf of the class of 2016, I welcome and thank alumni, friends and family, probable candidate for a Pro Bowl tackle and assistant principal, Mr. Peck, esteemed faculty members, and of course everyone's favorite, Mr. Burt Markle, all of whom have made their unwavering supports well known. We are a product of your guidance, for better or for worse, you have set us on a path, playing a role vital to our prosperity as students, which is exactly why you should all consider yourselves distinguished guests at this momentous occasion before us. Seniors, we did it. Congratulations. For a brief moment where we collectively broke into a sweat upon meeting sophomore year's chemistry department, things looked bleak. And when the PSAT told us that the Grand Canyon is not really the Grand Canyon, I won't lie, I thought I had lost my marbles. Despite it all, we prevailed and lived to see another day. While difficult and confusing situations such as these may have littered the high school experience, the positives come to mind as well, such as the first Berry Center football game, or securing a glorious upperclassmen parking spot that assured you would never be subject to another school bus ride. It's nice. And learning the classroom code we have all come to know in case a teacher was absent. MCDP, Miss Crosby, don't play. Because we have lived through tutorials, track meets, tardy sweep, morning traffic streets, nacho day, pottery clay, cafeteria, gourmet, Shakespeare, just kidding, spark notes and no fear. Regionals, morning alarm, prom weekend, animal farm, orchestra and drum line, stressing about tangent and cosine, musical Shrek and the Addams Family, but even with the tons packed into the highlights, there's still so much I didn't cover in this rhapsody. Despite it all, But as great as Cypress Ranch High School may be, it is now a part of our past. Looking ahead towards the future, there is one truth I know to be absolutely certain. No one has any idea what is going to happen. Nobody. Not even you, Mom. But whatever happens, we must not let ourselves compromise or waver from our passions. But we all want to succeed, right? Today, we're often told passion and success don't match up. You can't have both, says the person judging you when they have never walked a day in your shoes. The question we have to ask ourselves is, what does success mean to us? What does success mean to you? More money? Great. I have nothing against that. Go and be the next Wolf of Wall Street. But maybe your aspirations are a healthy family or a happy marriage, to help others, to be spiritually stable, to leave the world in a little bit better of a place than what you remember. Continue to ask yourself this important question. Your answer could change over time, and that is absolutely fine. But please, do yourself this favor. Whatever your answer is, prioritize who you are, who you desire to be. And anybody that tells you otherwise is just a poison to your progress down this journeyed path we call life. Rapper and philosopher J. Cole once said, there is, quote, no such thing as a life that's better than yours. And notice how he says the word yours. It's possessive. You own it. We can't ignore our passions. And when we try to allow someone else to dictate what we value in life, that's when we lose ourselves. And as we venture into new experiences, once a distant horizon and now only a few steps away, do not forget the perspective that we have learned here. For, quote, the purpose of an education is to replace an empty mind with an open one, said Malcolm Forbes. The ability to take away bits of knowledge from art, culture, and people that you had never been exposed to before will be tested in these new surroundings. You are entering what Aladdin once described as a whole new world. Never forget the memories. Never forget the amazing people. But most importantly, class of 16, never forget our rallying cry. Let's go Stangs.
Great job, Mitchell. Dr. Henry, will you join me at the podium, please?
Thank you, Mr. Hall. In an unusual night, in 25 years as a superintendent, I've never experienced some of the things I've already experienced this evening. And when you've experienced what I've experienced this evening, you certainly need to recognize those that made life better for people tonight. I've long known this is a community of service and a community of heroes. I see it every day with our firefighters, our policemen, those who are going to serve in our armed forces. But you know, it's up to you and me as individuals to be alert and be aware of those who are in danger or who are struggling, to recognize that, but not only recognize that, but to take action. And I would like to honor this evening someone who was alert. They took quick action and a life was saved this evening. And I'd like to recognize, they're on the front row down here, and cameras, y'all pick them up, and I'd ask them to stand. Mr. Robert and Tracy McCabe, would you please stand? Thank you very much.
Okay. Will the candidates for graduation please rise? Dr. Henry, as the principal of Cypress Ranch High School, it is my pleasure to present to you the senior class of 2016 and certify that they have fulfilled the necessary requirements for graduation from this institution and from the state of Texas. It is my request that these students be graduated and that you, in your capacity as superintendent of schools, confer upon them a high school diploma with all in the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. By the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency and the Cypress-Fairbanks ISD Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon the senior class of 2016 the diplomas of Cypress Ranch High School with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto, and I also get to be the first to say congratulations. Great job.
Seniors, please move your tassel from the left side of your cap to the right side. This signifies that you are now officially graduates. Thank you, graduates. You may be seated. At this time, we're ready to begin. With the first row of honor graduates, please rise and come forward. Mr. Fredrickson, will you please come forward to begin reading the names of our graduates?
Summa cum laude, Daniela Sophia Casio. Leanne Darwish Adi. Hiba Ali Ahmed. Jessica Lorraine Alderman. Ashton Erica Allison. Ashley Tran Andrew. Jacob Orion Angst. Magdalena Maria Aryu. Olivia Marie Atropaldi. Kara Amelia Ani. Matthew Nils Ani. Taryn Ashley Berry. Luke Edward Becker. Rushendror Baradala. Catherine Ann Bradbury. Hannah Ashton Brosman. Taylor Elizabeth Bruce. Matthew James Buckley. Jessica Elizabeth Burrows. Madison Elise Chambers. Jordan Renee Chapman. Brianna Elizabeth Clark. Emily Jordan Clark. Cade Allen Klepper. Jameson Brooke Collier. Lindsay Michelle Collier. Jared Duran Cook. Grant William DiCarlo. Narayan Manish Desai. Catherine Ann Douglas. Channing Emery Drake. Grace Carol Duncan. Justin Allen Epperson. Hannah Noel Evans. Canyon Powell Evenson. Aaron Chase Fagard. Madeline Hope Fight. Alexandra Isabel Flores. Randa Lane Foote. Rena Haley Gannon. Ercy Anastasia Gensis. Jessica Ray Giroux. Angelina M. Gergis. Matthew Ryan Gladstone. Andrea Simone Graves. Grady William Guest. Erica Lonnie Hall. Jane Rivers He. Garrett Allen Herman. Justin Matthew Higdon. Francis Pauline Gamboa Hizan. Michelle Hong. Kyle Lane Hogan. Haley Ann Hughes. Emily Nicole Hummel. Kayla Renee Ingram. Rachel Monique Iceland. Roshni Trujillo Jaffrey. Tatum Lee Johnson. Abigail Renee Jones. Madeline Emily Lawrence. Helen Shom Lee. Elliot Yunwan Lee. Caroline Margaret Lewin. Adrian Camille Lewis. Ryan Lynn. Emily Elizabeth Loney. Tiana Alexandra Lopez. Darian Elizabeth Lyons. Ian Carlson McLeod. Nico Marioni. Joshua Andrew Mars. James Haldor McNeice. Catherine Claire Montgomery. Vishnu Narayan Nair. Jason Chung Nan. Catherine Elizabeth O'Connor. Rachel Nicole Parker. Rebecca Kim Pham. Ashley Joy Pittman. Daniel Praska Chamorro. Harshit Raj. Ilhan Mohammed Raja. Ravishan Rami Reddy. Sammy Ibrahim Raymond. Gianna Rodriguez. Diego Alberto Rubalcaba. Christian Joseph Schoenhef. Elizabeth Marine Seaver. Gabrielle Elise Shabir. Megan Marie Sizemore. Zoe Elizabeth Stover. Sudeep Swanapuri. Gabriel Richard Emery Swift. Roshni Lisa Thatchell. Amelie Grace Thomas. George Michael Toledo. Julissa Faith Trevino. Lauren Elizabeth Van Fleet. Logan Dietrich Voss. Jonathan Allen Wagner. Sarah Paige Wallagura. Matthew Ryan Walther. Isabel Hannah Wang. Rita Taylor Wilson. Zachary David Womack. Biana Mysera Wyman. Hunter Richard Yeoman. David Joe. Magna cum laude, Max Allen Anthony. Casey Ann Aston. Catherine Elizabeth Baker. Colin Christopher Benton. Nathan Solomon Bishop. Victoria Marie Carter. Zachary David Kraust. Kayla Renee Clark. Timothy Wayne Clements. Mason Samuel Coleman. Jessica Ashley Cortez. Brianna August Cromer. Bailey Marie Crow. Darren Ashley Cronenshield. David Josue Cruz. Haley Lynn Cupid. Neha Daga. Allison Kirby De Leon. Andrea Elena Diarte. Kyle Russell de Blasi. Danielle Alyssa Dinderman. Eric James Dodge. Bailey Samuel Doherty. Craig Jordan Drozdowski. Nathan Edward Dunkley. Taylor Monet Ellison. Mallory Elizabeth Fondren. Wesley Daniel Foster. Reed William Gallup. Madeline Ruth Godinich. Sophia Elise Godinich. Caroline Elizabeth Goy. Parker Nathaniel Graham. Megan Danielle Graves. Elizabeth Ann Grimes. Taylor Elizabeth Gussler. Dylan Thomas Haynes. Antonia Noel Hall. Emma Lindsay Ham. Jasmine Hernandez. Faison Noor Kabir. Mitchell Kyle Kraus. Barbara Diana Fagundes. Matthew Henry Kufrovich. Parker David Kunchik. Alexandra Marie LaPlante. Jada Annalise Lalana. Julene Sadie Lansing. Kathleen Quinn Lehman. Timothy Fong Han Lim. Brandon Alexander Lord. Ruth Alexa Mahia. Mohammed Amr Ahmed Fethet Mawat. Matthew James Parker. Eliana Joy Parkerton. Brandon Min Pham. Michael John Pham. Natalie Ray Pilchmaker. Ricardo Alberto Pocasangre Jewett. Olivia Ann Poff. Charlene Dominique Pua. Victoria Lexi Rivera. Gabrielle Marie Sarmiento. Michaela Mia Bulaong Sarmiento. Miles David Sims. Brennan Michael Skeen. Jasmine Isabel Stevenson. Rachel Shea Sumala. Anthony Michael Severi. Joseph Stephen Severi.
No shortages. Joel Matthew Thomas. Aaron Jake Thompson. Juliana Tovar. Jonathan Duck Min Tran. Timothy Long Tran. Mackenzie Brooke Trent. Clinton Hui Vu. Brett Matthew Waples. Alexis Brianne Warren. Lauren Ashley Wood. Ensign Revere Yao. Seher Murad Alana. Danielle Bree Anderson. Sergio Adrian Arianes Garcia. Ashley Elise Armstrong. Bailey Nicole Ashmore. Bryce Alexander Aston. Kylie Taylor Baker. Alejandro Antonio Barboza. Lindsay Morgan Barnard. Sarah Angela Bartholomew. Brett Edward Bellamy. Tyler Jacob Belamovich. Swarupa Biradala. Taylor Elaine Black. Amber Nicole Bono. Brielle Nicole Boston. Nigel Patrick Brooks Jr. John Christopher Balahadia Bugarin. Riley Marie Bush. Cameron Davis Byrne. James Andrew Cartwright. Fernanda Castro Kennedy. Kaylin Renee Charles. Laura Antonella Contasti. Luis Antonio Cruz. Luke Alexander Cusack. Christopher Charles David. Kelly Nicole Dickerson. Amanda Renee Donovan. Brooke Marie Dossett. Laura Duarte. Garrett Paul Duncan. Lauren Nicole Ayler. John Tyler Ellis. Zoe K. Emblin. Glenn Ann Palma Enriquez. Jamie Angelina Giuseppe. Jessica Taylor Ferrero. Daniel Glenn Fichtel. Madison Page Fielder. Sarah Mercedes Fordan. Shantina Renee Franklin. Adrian Enrique Fuentes. Juan Jose Galapoli Gomez. Evelyn Victoria Gallego. Micaela R. Garcia. Mary Elizabeth Gilliam. Michael Achilles Gertz. Jalen Lee Gooley. Jenna Nicole Grant. Brian Michael Grayson. Balthazar Napoleon Guerra Leal. Hayden Daniel Henley. Trevor Eamon Hensley. Izel Hernandez. Kaylee Brianne Hidalgo. Kayla Nicole Hoffman. Tucker James Holly. Peyton Thomas Huber. Avery Lauren Huguenot. Alafia Hussein. Allison Jane Emil. Taylor Renee Irons. Heya Hamare Joffrey. Braxton Scott Jones. Trevor Nathaniel Jones. Megan Lee Caligaris. Christina Kang. Madison Ann Kennedy. Alexander Ali Khan. Amber Lynn Nesser. Kent Daniel Krennick. Dylan Joseph Lacados. Blake Angelo Lieberman. Kirby Elizabeth Lindley. Maggie Liu. Awesome Maxumi. Kaylee Eileen Maketa. Brandon Crandall Marion. Ryan Joseph Martin. Charles Kanan McClellan. Nicole Christiana McCoy. Matthew Richard McDevitt. Sydney McWhite IV. Rachel Amy Menchaca. Zara Meyer. Paige Elizabeth Miller. Zoe Elizabeth Miller. Noelia Andrea Miranda. Jose Antonio Mulligan Duran. Luis Montes de Oca III. Natalie Anise Moreno. Jessica Nicole Morris. Keegan Daniel Murphy. Brendan Jacobus Namick. Valerie Wynn. Noah Wiley Offit. Clarissa Isabella Perez. Kenneth Heath Phipps. Wen Ki Fung. Justin David Pilot. Jade Elise Poxon. Delaney Lee Ramirez. Alyssa Ann Rice. Bethany Dawn Reiki. Lindsay Nicole Roberts. Colin David Rock. Luis Alejandro Rodriguez. Kyle Andrew Romlin. Victoria Nicole Robique. Tate Ashton Ryan. Paulina Marie Sabi Rivera. Cassidy Ray Scott. Terrence Wayne Shaw II. Kennedy Lee Simmons. Dakota Danielle Smith. Caleb Matthew Snyder. Gregory Robert Sabotic. Justin J. Stevenson. Jared Arnold Sturm. Alec Lee Sutel. Elaine Tan Hong Ta. Lindsay Marie Thacker. Han Nok To. Gabrielle Francis Tortorich. Adriana Elizabeth Trujillo. Kaylee Sarai Vasquez. Fong Min Vo. Phoebe Elizabeth Vogt. Cameron Elliott Walls. Haley Faith Webb. Kyle Cecil Weeks. Vanier Alexia Yannick Williams. Matthew Landry Witt. Kelsey Caroline Wren. Herman Zapata. Kennedy Mate Abbott. McKenna Elise Abel. Caleb Christian Abend. Mia Lauren Acevedo Aracin. Brianna Caden Adams. Shelby Aline Atkinson. Anthony Ikechukwu Agu. Myra Arlette Aguilar. Pete Andrew Aguilar. Beso Adnan Altunisi. Jaslyn Mayaning Alanis. James Ryan Matthew Aldaco Trujillo. Adriana Elizabeth Alvarez. Melanie Page Anderson. Gregory Cole Andrews. Jared Paul Anger. Victoria Elise Armenta. Rosia Arredondo. Tyler William Backus. Samantha Renee Badeau. Edwin Felipe Baez. Brandon Michael Bailey. Curtis David Baker. Nicole Elizabeth Banks. Eileen Barahona. Angelo Nicholas Barrett. Kayla Alexandra Bashkatova. William Lucas Bates. Emmett Robert Baylor IV. Ezekiel Marcus Bear.
Brandon Richard Beard. Brittany Nicole Beard. Kenneth Franklin Beasley. Jennifer Lee Beck. Khalees Amber Bell. Sierra Noel Bell. Elijah Eugene Benjamin Jr. Autumn Joy Beviacqua. Madeline Renee Bilnoski. William Matthew Bishop. Jamil Christopher Blackburn. Emily Sophia Blanco. Stephanie Bliznak. Dominique Bajorges. Rachel Ann Bond. Alex Botello. Benjamin William Bradford. Carrie Louise Marie Bradford. Corey Stefan Bradford. Matthew Edward Brady. Samuel Henry Brenner. Pedro Rafael Edgardo Brito Rodriguez. Brooke Alexis Broadway. McCaleb Gail Brock. Brendan Michael Broussard. Peyton Reese Broussard. Colin Michael Brown. Sarah Susanna Brown. Tanner Chase Brown. Mark Anthony Bruno Jr. Shelby Christine Bryan. Kaylee Ann Buckley. Patrick Quan Teng Bui. Vincent Zui Viet Bui. Nicolas Sebastian Buitrago. Leonardo Benjamin Burgos, Jr. Brock Truman Burnett. John Carl Bayerjean IV. Malachi Elias Byford. Vanessa Isabel Calderon. Brian Thomas Callahan. Tamia Raquel Campbell. Joshua Neil Canterbury. Desiree Marie Cantu. Mark Anthony Roland Cantu. Asha May Caraballo. Javier Carrasco Jr. Rashawn Jamal Carrier. Michael Jerome Carrillo. Connor Joseph Karstens. Bailey Alanis Carter. Blake Aliyah Carter. Usefa Quaid Seventwala. Keenan Oliver Chambers. Aaron James Champagne. Cameron Jalen Champagne. Joaquin Rafael Cabrera Chapman. Natalie Alexandra Chavarria. Brian Anthony Chavez. Vanessa Suhey Chavez. Jacob Michael Sheremy. Grant Neil Cherry. Tyler Lawrence Chesser. Justin Hunter Christian. Lucy Rebecca Clark. Sophie Elizabeth Clark. Taylor Allen Clark. Julian Lois Manalanson Clemente. Aaron Anthony Coleman. Evan Charles Coleman Jr. Taylor Danielle Coleman. Grayson Elizabeth Collier. Denisha Deolise Collins. Morgan Ashley Combs. Reagan Marie Cooper. Catherine Grace Cordova. Melanie Rose Cosme. Michaela Marie Crabtree. Joshua Allen Croft. Aaron Paige Crosby. Priscilla Marie Crowell. Bridget Maria Cruz. Felicia Joy Cruz. Keegan Lee Cunningham. Philip Da Silva. Christopher Blake Dalton. Kevin Wayne Daniel Jr. Maya Ashley Daniels. Alexandria Nicole Dave. Chelsea Peyton Davis. Heather Ann Davis. Trinity Sterlin Davis. Mariana Alejandra de la Garza. Araceli Yvette de los Reyes. Catherine Rayanne de Mesa. Connor James Dean. Juliana Elizabeth Dean. Megan Nicole Deemer. Cameron Bobby Delgado. Ramiro Hall Diaz III. John Samuel Dickerson. McKenna Elise Dickey. Madison Page Dove. Aaron Nathaniel Duff. Lance Benedict Lawas Duran. Derek Hampton Dwyer. Alicia Nicole Ebner. Brianna May Edwards. Joshua Edwards. Sierra Angelique Edwards. Claudia Veronica Escalante. Zoe Olivia Etheridge. Caitlin Marie Evangelista. Xavier Robert Evans. Devin Tyrone Felder. Kyle Jacob Ferguson. Alexander Matthew Furlett. Terrence Eugene Flax. Justin Chase Flukas. Cody Trace Furcati. Savannah Kelly Francis. Michelle Elaine Franks. Sarah Ashley Freihoff. Zachariah Daniel Frederick. Ryan Thomas Fulton. Christopher Robert Furlan. Andres Felipe Gaitan. Ashton John Galley. Vanessa Maria Garay. Hunter Noble Garcia. Yalitza Lizette Garcia. Ashley Nicole Garner. Joel Micah Garner. Logan Matthew Garris. Tayden Zane Gaston. Brandon James Gauger. Thomas Jackson Giroux. Angelica Noelani Gomez. Carla Gonzalez. Megan Elizabeth Graham. Angelica Leonor Guerra. Brianna Ray Guerrero. Julian Guerrero III. On Day Denise Gutierrez. Sarah Guzman. Samuel Robert Habiger. Neil Abdul Hafiz. Hayden Lancaster Hakala. Jonathan Edmund Hall. Zachary Stephen Hall. Sarah Hamadou. Jewel Arthur Hamrick IV. Elizabeth Ann Hancock. Tana Renee Hancock. Jessica Lynn Weisinger Hansen. Raquel Arlia Harris. Yazan Salam Hassan. Elizabeth May Hopman. Christopher Jason Haynes. David Wakefield Hedner. Ethan Brewington Hendricks. Tyson Savon Henry. Aranza Sarai Heredia. Diana Jasmine Hernandez. Gianni Yves Faye Hernandez. Mariah Rose Hernandez. Ashton Bailey McCall Hester. Alexis Simone Hicks. Jonna Renee Higdon. Tam Min Brandon Latanero Hong. Dylan Frederick Homan. Lauren Alicia Horton. Whitney Renee Howard. Robin Hope Morales Howell. That's you.
Amanda Jean Huddleston. Aaron Michael Hudgens. Christina Marie Huerta. Ashton Nicole Huff. Joe Sanders Hunter Jr. Brianna K. Hyman. Elizabeth Marie Ibarra. Chase Ryan Ivy. Maya Iman Jackson. Haley Danielle Hada. Kierica Nashe Jarvis. Isaiah Raul Hasso. Brian Michael Jew. Ryan Alexander John. Brenna K. Johnson. Molly Catherine Johnson. Alexia Renee Jones. Aisha Michelle Jones. Lexi Ann Jordan. Nicolette Maylee Joswiak. Madison May Jukes. Tyler John Callis. Jasmine Kaur Candola. William Robert Castor. John Alexander Kaiser. Shelby Elise Kellogg. Kaysen Murray Kelso. Cassidy Janae Kern. Bailey Brooke Kilgore. Crystal Marie Kilway. Jordan Cole Kirkman. Corey Jordan James Kohut. Jessica Lee Kozlik. Jacob Leo Krippner. Carly Ann Keene. Ankita Kumar. Jonathan Andrew Ladd. Ethan Fong Lam. Hunter Cole Landis. Faith Ann Lanthier. Michael Ray Philip Lara. Ty Christopher Laurent. Charlie Lasso. Paxton Cade Leatherman. Kayla Christine Ledesma. Hayden Cole Legg. Taylor Ashley Lenahan. Andy Marilyn Leon. Savannah Paige Lepper. Kristen Joanne Leroy. Ayana Ishe Beatrice Lewis. Brandon Benjamin Lewis. Justin Avery Lewis. Marissa Abril Leha. Austin Gregory Link. Melissa Ann Lowe. Rex Michael Lofton. David Ali Logmani. Aaron Taylor Long. Zachary Alexander Long. Alexis Marie Lopez. Jordan Anthony Lopez. Manuel Ray Lopez. Madison Betty Lowe. Madison Taylor Lucas. Kamaya Teresa Yvonne Lucky. Jordan Leanne Lueck. Alyssa Taylor Likey. Emily Nicole Mahowski. Norbert Madero. Deanne Kathleen Apinan Magno. Grant Wesley Malman. Abdul Hakim Mahmoud. Joel Nathaniel Maleno. Jordan Thomas Mann. Alexandra Del Carmen Manzano. Mason Tyler Marburger. Caitlin Brianna Marchok. Christopher Wayne Merrick. David Josue Marroquin. Jessica Renee Martin. Eileen Yesenia Martinez. Kevin Martinez. Skylar Nicole Matson. Zachary Isaac Maxey. Blaze Kennedy Maxwell. Erica Suzanne McCabe. Nicole Cheyenne Dawn McLean. Megan Michelle McClinton. Tyler Lee McClure. Jada Kiana McGee. Haley Kirsten McManus. Tyler Wayne McNabb. Martha Leandra Mejia. Chase Alexander Maliza. Maria Estefany Mendez Vasquez. Keontre Markel Melion. Max Glenn Myers. Chamika Leslie Mboji. Alejandra Elaine Miller. Colin Clark Miller. Anthony Mondragon. Giselle Anaí Montoya. Christopher Charles David Moore. Logan Cole Moore. Luke Connor Moore. Taylor Nicole Moore. Christian Angel Morales. Eric Perez Morales. Brandon Lee Morris. Dylan Kenneth Morse. Carmen Moses. Cullen Tyler Motzinger. Aksa Zaki Mohammed. Mason Lynn Mulder. Daniel Jose Moya. Christopher Philip Mulher. Jacob Everett Murphy. Quincy Pierre Murray. Ilsa Kaysar Naqvi. Syed Sabi Hassan Naqvi. Sabrina Marie Nava. Cesar Antonio Navarrete. Valerie Elena Nira. Madison Jeanette Nelson. Chelsea Twit Wynn. Callista Jin Young Wynn. Paul Bao Wynn. Michael Blake Nix. Aspen Elaine Nowak. Alejandra Noriega. Elijah Josiah Newbine. Elena Marie Nunn. Jack Lawrence Ockleston. Rachel Margaret Ockleston. Denzel Agola. Lillian Elizabeth Orlando. Austin Arthur Oswald. Anthony Michael Ovalgon II. Anson DeMontrez Overstreet. John Austin Pace. Nicholas Francisco Panameno. Zachary Demetrios Papadatos. Andrew Edwin Thomas Parody. Christina Jean Parody. Faith Marie Parcham. Benjamin Taylor Parkinson. Alexis Marie Parodi. Brittany Deanne Parrish. Jared Marshall Paul. Tarek Edward Paul. Noah Douglas Paulson. Emily Rose Pavlina. Matthew Ryan Pollitt Golden. Joshua Cohen Peacock. Pedro Miguel Pedrique. J. Edward Pena. Mark Anthony Pena. Morgan Taylor Pena. Mackenzie Lynn Pendarvis. Juan Camilo Perez Ramirez. Zachary Claude Perrin. Taylor Bruce Petty. Nya T. Nyom Pham. Michaelin Grace Ferris. Kayla Nicole Phillips. Nicholas Lee Piltzmaker. Luisa Fernanda Pineda. William Alexander Piper. Benjamin Carrick Piscatello. Cody James Plummer. Colin Edward Plummer. Paul Edward Panette. Victoria Ashley Pontiff. Toby Scott Poole Jr. Stephanie K. Porter.
Charmaine Jane Prater. Dylan Alexander Prosky. Daniel Christopher Prout. Carrie Hans Peter Williams Cavedo. Joshua Ambiotti Cazeta. Enrique Quitinia II. Tristan Shane Rackman. Astrid Lascelle Ramirez. Danae Ramirez. Juan Carlos Ramirez Jr. Omar Alejandro Rangel Vasquez. Javier Enrique Rapolo. Joa Rashid. Cameron James Reed. Hira Amir Raymond. Brianna Noel Renault. Justin Ray Ruderman. Faith Belen Reyna. Miguel Angel Reynoso. Margaret Colleen Riley. Cordasia Malika Mene Riggs. Abner Israel Rios. Brandon Christopher Rios. Ryan Matthew Roberts. Jenny Marino Robinson. Tyler Avery Robinson. Diego Emilio Robles Ventura. Dakota Marie Rochette. Giovanna Giselle Rodriguez. Natalia Valentina Rodriguez. Maria Camila Rodriguez Olarte. Taylor Nicole Rogers. Brianna Gail Rowland. Kelly Sofia Romo. Angelio Rosalino. Julian Joseph Rothman. Michael Anthony Ruiz. Jordan Taylor Ricklick. Yared Taisley Salazar. Leilani Abigail Salguero. Marissa Shea Sampson. Gabriela Lizabel Sanchez. Tristan Fox Sanchez. Faith Mackenzie Sanders. Brooke Ashley Sandoval. Adithea Santham. Alexis Ray Santos. Etziri Santos Alvarez. Mackenzie J. Sautel. Allison Howard Schmidt. John Raisley Schmidt III. Terrence Daniel Schreiber. Rylan Kathleen Schroeder. Christopher Patrick Siegler. James Jagger Segovia. Ahmad Rashad Sharp II. Alexis Emma Sharp. Miriam Mohammed Shaded. Noah Emery Shelton. Brian Lazaro Siga Sierra. Justin Bradley Simon. Marshall Dylan Skinner. Alexander Thomas Slogenhaupt. Robert William Smead. Austin Allen Smith. Cameron Anthony Smith. Colin Miles Smith. Gabriella Michaela Santoyo Smith. Paige Elizabeth Smith. Caleb William Cedron Smithwick. Sydney Marie Snow. Raul Solis Jr. Karen Abilene Sorto. Catherine Elaine Sosa. Carter Ray South. James Thomas Sowell. Clayton Scott Spadell. Brooke Alexis Spurlock. Emily Ann Stewart. Nicholas Jordan Stiff. Carissa Marie Stokely. Adam Ridge Story. Mallory Lane Stratton. Kyle James Strickland. Braden Keith Stringer. Erica Marie Sullivan. Charles Edward Stephen Summers. Lavisa Zanab Tahir. Destiny J. Danielle Talamontes. Rachel Sarai Taps. Jalen Devon Terry. Justin Tremail Taylor. Rebecca Taylor. Udelki Odilis Tellez Cortez. Mark Anthony Turan. Gregory Allen Thomas. Cameron Victoria Thomas. Nicole Elizabeth Thude. Alexa Lorraine Thurwalker. Kyle Henry Tiller. Jaquan Damon Tillman. Jacob Paul Tenon. Felix Tinoco Jr. Martin Takarik. Michael Joshua Toussaint. Cameron Michael Towns. Brandon Bao Tran. Lan Tian Tran. Maduan Han Michelle Tran. Mauricio Trio. Michael Chase Travato. Brittany Renee Torcios. Julio Joaquin Torcios. Cedric Barry Turner II. Owen Derek Twiddell. Joseph Michael Tyner. Luis Angel Urbina Villatoro. Isais Villatores. Nathan Edward Vasquez. Tina Luis Vasquez. Edgar Vasquez Mata. Carlos Edmundo Velasco. Christian Armand Venegas. Luis Martinez Vera Jr. Kayla Marie Verinder. Jordy Villa. Bethany Grace Vinson. Riley Shea Von Eschen. Elizabeth Louvu. Mark Ryan Waddell. Jordan Ishmael Wakefield Motley. Doyle Glenn Waller Jr. Taylor Lakia Washington. Preston Grant Wunderlich Waterman. Harley Joe Wattinger. Peyton Lee Weeks. Melanie Corinne Wesovic. Caitlin Nicole West. Sydney Rose West. Tanner Flaherty West. Shannon Michelle Whitaker. Eric Jordan Craig Whitelock. Kayla Boyce Whiteley. Jax Andrew Wilcox. Michael K. Wild. James Troy Williams III. Michael Lachey Williams. Tyler Patrick Williams. Brandon Joel Williamson. Edward Alexander Williamson. Mackenzie Shea Hope Willis. Alexis Shea Wilson. Orlando Dwayne Wilson. Alexander James Wolf. Samuel James Michael Woods. Isaiah Daniel Wooten. Brent Dalton Wright. Michael Allen Wright Jr. Caleb Manton Wyrick. Alejandro Gabriel Yanez. Robert Enwu Yang. Cole Walker Yates. Edgardo Ibarra. Conlon Dane Yabernetsky. Sydney Corinne Young. Zunera Zaki. Harrison Edwin Zavrol. Joanna Lisseth Zeladon Hernandez. Mason Alexander Zentek. And Matthew Kyle Zwick.
Our closing remarks this evening will be given by Erica Hall. Erica is the daughter of Janet and Mark Hall. Come on, Erica.
890. That is how many Mustangs walked across this stage tonight. $7,391. That is how many loved ones and teachers chose to stay up way past their bedtime. All for one purpose, to celebrate our commencement, a word that in this context means graduation, but dually means a beginning or start. I'm honored to be able to stand in front of my classmates tonight and present the last lecture of high school, and I hope you'll pay more attention to me than you do to Mr. Brotemarkle when he's on the morning announcements. I love you, Mr. Brotemarkle. We have ended this stage of our life. We've made our legacy projects and teared up as we watched our best friends' videos. And now we must commence. We must begin the next part of our lives. I don't know where all of you will go, but I want to encourage you to live your legacy out. Mine is accepting others with love and joy. Yours might be perseverance, humility, a purposeful life, or adventure. Like in our projects, we have many influences. Our 7,391 member support group who fills this auditorium tonight helped mold us, but the 890 who we shared our education with made us who we are. I implore you to never forget the influence you have on someone else's life, and I hope you'll join me in striving to share love and support with everyone I meet. By doing these two things and using the knowledge invested in us, our legacy as the Cypress Ranch High School graduated class of 2016 will be success. So, before I conclude this speech and draw this era of our life to an end, I wish to leave you with this quote said by Robin Williams as John Keating in Dead Poets Society. Medicine, law, business, engineering. These are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for. As you commence the next chapter of your life, remember what makes you alive. 1, the number of chances you have to live your life. Live it so that your legacy shines through wherever you may go. And now, in the wise words of our very own Mr. Robert Brotmarkle, always remember, it's a great day to be a Mustang. Let's go Stangs! Thanks and digging.
Thank you, Erica. Would everyone please stand and join us for the singing of the alma mater?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to turn my back. Look down there. Seniors, congratulations. You are officially graduates of Cypress Ranch High School. Thank you, parents and guests, for joining in this great celebration. At this time, graduates, please exit through the side tunnels. Congratulations, drive home safely, and have a great evening. Thank you, everyone.